Okay, welcome back everybody. It's been a long time since I made a video. This is my review of the Bomb Sykloud. Now again, I'm sorry you won't see me taking a rip in this video because I don't rip anything in my apartment. I'll post a video of me going outside and doing some big rips on this thing. It's amazing. Okay, anyway, here's my review. Let me break it down. I've had this thing about 3 weeks. I've used it extensively. I've smoked about, I want to say, 15 grams through it so far. Around there. Because I had two 10-gram jars. And I'm halfway through my second one. So, about 15 grams I smoked through this thing. Last night I had to clean it. There was wax all over this glass. Like little specks of glass wax. You can kind of still see some. I didn't get everything. Right there, you see that little orangish, yellowish speck? Anyway, it's easy to clean. I filled it with isopropyl alcohol, and I shook it like crazy. And I'm giving my son some water. He's thirsty. That's why I'm... Anyway. Filled it with isopropyl alcohol. This top part pops right off. I filled this with isopropyl alcohol, plugged up the hole with my finger, and just shook the crap out of it. And that got most of the wax out of there. There's a couple tiny little specks left that I couldn't get. Someone told me if you put some salt in here with your isopropyl alcohol, when you shake it, it acts like sandpaper and it scrapes everything off the edges, and that works better. I should try that. Okay, so cleaning wise, this thing cleans great. I was worried, guys. Here's why. I was smoking this thing over and over again all day, every day, and I wasn't cleaning it. And it plugged up on me. Yeah, the dreaded nothing. I was scared. I thought, oh no, did I break it because I didn't clean it? Did I do something bad? Blah, blah, blah. I popped this glass off, and right in the... I could show you where it's at. Right in here, there's an airway. There's a big wide airway. You see that? That was plugged up with Reclaim. So I took a Q-tip and I scooped it all out and cleaned it all out, and it was unclogged. I could hit it again. That happened twice. It clogged up and I had to clean it out to get it working again. But after I cleaned it out, it worked great. This thing cleans very, very easily. You don't have to be scared or intimidated by cleaning this device. I usually am. I'm telling you, I mess up e-rigs when I try to clean them. I break things. It's not good. Not this, though. My only complaint, if I had any complaint about this device, my only complaint, this. It's magical on other people's videos. They get a little flick, and it spins for minutes. Mine spun at most 4 seconds. I'm talking about I flung it really hard. I'm counting 1, 2, 3, 4. That's the most mine would spin for. And right now it won't spin at all because it's Reclaim gets up in there and clogs it up. Last night when I cleaned this thing, it was spinning beautifully. And I was excited again. I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna fidget. But now it's already stuck up again the next day after doing a couple dabs. So I don't know. That's my only complaint. The fidget spinner gets gummed up too easily. And it's not magical like you see in all the videos where people go like, and it's just going, and then they're doing big rips, and it's still going, and it's still going, and it's still going. That doesn't happen. At least not for me. Okay? Not for me. That doesn't happen. This is an honest review. I'm telling you like it is. When you pop off, all you do is to give this a little twist and it comes out. Look at the gummy stuff hanging off of that. there's little pins. Oh shit, there's water in this. Hold on. I gotta take the glass off so I can tip it over and show you. You see those tiny little copperish, yellowish pins? My camera doesn't want to focus. I'm sorry. Anyway, they connect to these, the bottom of the atomizer. You just push and twist, and it's on there. My problem is, it's hard to clean those with a Q-tip, or around those with a Q-tip. I was trying last night, and I thought I got it pretty good, but look, I took the atomizer off, and you can see there's some wax on there. So I must not have done it too good. If there's still wax under there, I don't know what to tell you. I guess that part's kind of hard to clean. Okay, let's go again. Okay, so it's not that hard to clean. At least to keep it working. You can get it unclogged really easily. And everything. As far as keeping this maintained, good luck with that. And keeping down here where these little pins are clean, good luck with that. Those two areas seem difficult. But the functional area where the airway, where it goes through the air path and everything, super easy to clean. One of the things I like about this, it feels like there's no restrictions, guys. You know what I mean? When you hit a vape pen, sometimes, it depends what vape you have. Some are super smooth, some are hard. But you ever feel like you really gotta suck to hit it? You know what I mean? Like some of them are super easy. You could just. Other ones you got. Not with this. Not with the Bomb Sykloud. You can just suck really easy, and it's like there's no restrictions. It's like the air's just going right through, and you're getting it. So when you're taking a rip, it feels like you're just breathing. It's nice. I like it. The ribs are big. Very big. They last too long. I don't know about Yuns, but for me, this thing is in the go session way too long. I find out myself taking at least 4 big draws. I'm talking on. And then going back in again. I'm doing that like 4 times, guys. And it's still going. It's insane. I don't know why this happens. Maybe someone in the comments can explain this to me. But in the banger, right? I'm picking the camera up this time. I'm not tipping this out. You see down inside there? Yeah. Not all of it burns off when you do your dab. There's a tiny little bit that stays in your banger. It's not hard to get rid of. When it's warm, you just take a Q-tip in there, give it a swirl, and it all comes right out. There's a he likes music boxes, so I'm winding one up for him, and he's laughing. What was I saying? Oh, the banger. Okay, hear me out. I keep mine at 480 degrees because that's what it came in when I got it. I tried going higher because I noticed there was unburnt stuff in the banger. Unfinished stuff. And I was like, oh, get it hotter. Burn that stuff up. So I turned it up to 550. And I did some on there. And then I noticed when I looked inside the banger, it was chazzed on the side. Big black burnt spot. I was like, no, I don't want that. So I turned it back down to 480 and I cleaned the banger as best as I could, but there's still that burnt black spot. So if you don't want to chazz your banger, Keep the temperatures under 500. If you don't care if it gets Chaz and it's darker, crank the temperature if you want. Go for it. Me, I want mine to look as pristine as possible, like when I first got it. So that's why, yeah. So I don't do that. You know what? Maybe I can do a rip on this. I can load this thing up and then just take the camera downstairs, out on the porch, and do a ripperoonie. This is from the weed box. The weed box? Is that what it's called? Yeah, the weed box. This is White Widow. Here's the bag. Again, my camera refuses to focus. I'm sorry about that, guys. Let me load a big dabberoonie up in this thing, and then we'll go downstairs and we'll let her rip. And you'll see what I mean about it not wanting to stop. It just goes and goes and goes. But I would have to give this, out of a 10, I'd have to give this an 8. I think it's pretty badass. But I do have some cons. Like I said, fidget spinner gets stuck up way too easily. If that's going to happen, it might as well not be a fidget spinner. It might as well just be one of those directional carb caps. You know what I mean? Just saying, I like the fidget spinner. I liked fidgeting it when I first got the thing over and over again, but it gunks up really easily, guys, and it stops working. You'll see. What's the point of having it if you can't use it? You're just going to get disappointed. Okay. Here we go out on the porchy warchy. Oh. I got some stuff on my chair. Okay. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's chilly out here. You can't even see it lighting up. That's sad. I'm sorry, guys. It's heating up now. Anyway. 8 out of 10. For sure. Those pins are difficult to clean. It was ripping up the Q-tips, making it difficult. Okay. Here we go, guys. It's still green. It still wants more. I can't. It's still green. I'm shutting it off. You see what I mean about it? It just keeps going. Now, I'm not trying to be a weakling. But that's a bit too much for me. I could go in a couple times. But I mean, come on. Woo. Man, that was rough. Feel good though. I smoke too much. One day I'm going to make a video on tolerance and explain to everyone how you can smoke so much to where you don't get high anymore. Okay. There we go. We did a rip on it and got to see it in action, at least somewhat. Sorry if it wasn't the best camera angles and everything. I try. What do you think, guys? The Bomb Sykloud. It was around $200 and some dollars on their site. I think $219. But there's coupon codes all over YouTube of different YouTubers that will give you their code to use. I use Senior Stoners. I follow him and I watch him a lot. I watch a lot of smoking YouTubers. They're all amazing people. Koala Poss. Dope as YOLO. Oh, there's a lot. I can't think straight. I just took a big dab. Okay. So we got our cleaning. Great. Ease of use. Great. I've heard people complaining that there's no down button. There's only one single button, okay? You hit it 3 times to get to where you change your temperature, and you hold it in, and it climbs up. You let go, it stops. And you have to go, if you go over what you wanted, you have to redo it all over again. You got to go all the way up to 700, and then back to 200, all the way back up to the one you wanted. A lot of people complain about that, but I tell you what, you only set your temperature once, guys. I'm not doing it every single time I take a dab. I'm not deciding on what precise temperature I want each and every time. Then you set your temperature once, then you just do your dabs. So I know it's a little finicky and a little difficult, but I'm not faulting it for that. I think that's perfectly fine. Set your temperature the way you have to, and then you boom, done, forget it. I don't mind that there's only one button. I'm not knocking them for that. The points I took off were because it's difficult to clean around these pins, and you don't get all your reclaim and wax off of them clearly, so I don't know if that's going to affect how good this is going to work or not. And the fidget spinner. Those are the 2 things that I'm knocking them on. But that's not too bad, I don't think. I mean, it hits like a truck, guys. We've never had a device like this. We've never had one. Oh, my God. I showed you. Look down in there. Have you noticed how deep that bucket is? They did that on purpose. They didn't want reclaim to splash up. And then, you get a lot more reclaim. They kept it really high. The ventilation holes are really high up here at the top of the chamber. Your wax is way down here. Perfect. We've never had a product so well designed, so affordable, and so good. I mean, I really like it. And when I say affordable, I know $200 or $190 with the codes is still expensive. It's really expensive. But what you're getting is worth it. I don't have to pull out a torch anymore. I don't have to worry about hot glass or my son coming in the room. I don't have to worry about anything like that. I could just, bloop, right here, I got it. Take it out on the porch, do a rip, come back in. No problem. It's nice. Worth the money. I could take it with me if I go somewhere. Put it in a little backpack, take it with me. Do dabs on the go. Oh, yeah. Good shit, man. I know as soon as I'm done recording, I'm going to think of more things I should have said about it. But I can't think of them at the moment. I think this is as much as I can think of. Maybe I shouldn't have did a dab, because then I would have thought of more. I don't know. I'm sorry, guys, if the video is too long, if I was winded, if I didn't give you enough info about the Bomb Sykloud, but I think it's great. I absolutely love it. I would swap this fidget spinner out for like a little button thing if I could, or a little ball one. Yeah, the glass is all right. Everything's nice. It charges pretty quickly. I would say this thing will charge from dead to full in an hour. And I would say you get about 10 dabs on a charge, which is pretty good. I never let it get fully dead. When I see it's getting low, I plug it in. Yeah. I say get it, guys. If you're on the fence and you're worried about getting one, for reasons like me, one of the things I didn't want to get it for was because cleaning. I didn't want to take it apart. I didn't want to have to clean it. I was worried I would break something. I was worried I wouldn't do a good job. I just hate cleaning things. But no, it's super easy to clean. It takes seconds to clean. You can even put off cleaning it and it still works fine. It's great. Oh, I'm excited for everyone out there that goes and gets one. I wish I had a coupon code for you. Just use Senior Stoner. Just type in Senior Stoner. He deserves the what do you call it? If he gets money from it, he deserves it. He's a good guy. Yeah. I think I'm going to end the video here. I think you should go buy one if you're on the fence about it. I know it's a lot of money to put down, but it's worth it in the long run. It's really worth it in the long run. All right. Just have a nice day. I'll see you later.